Sometimes it's easier to start higher to find that puppy dog, or lower maybe. Welcome back to the beginner exercise vault. Okay, so let's get right into it. For this next exercise we're going to do is probably one of my favorites, and it's one that I have been doing since I was 12 years old, and I still do it daily, and it's the puppy dog or the NG. Okay, so essentially what you're going to be doing for that is you're going to think about finding the vibrations inside of your nasal cavity. And it's not going to be like a in the nose thing, but rather just behind it. So you want to feel the vibrations and sensations in the mask here. So cheekbones, nasal cavity, and it heads up. The idea with singing, it's never going to be just straight out, okay? You want to think about sending the air up in like a U-shaped motion and then out through the top of the face, kind of like this. So it's in this U out, okay? And so for these NGs and anything that we really do, or the puppy dogs, I may say, you just want to think about sending the air out and through the face and through the front of the face, which we also call the mask. So with singing, you always want to be relaxed. You don't want tension in the jaw. You don't want tension in the throat. So just allow yourself a few yawns for a second. And you may actually yawn. It's probable that you will yawn. And allow yourself to feel what we call the larynx here. If you can see it kind of go down, okay? We'll get into this in later videos when we get a little bit more into the technical side of things. But just yawn, 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 and notice where your tongue is. Is it up or is it relaxed? Okay? So you want your tongue to be relaxed. Press lightly to the bottom of your back teeth here, okay? And it's just lightly pressed. You don't have to give it your all, just let it touch. And now what you're going to do is you're going to remember the breath from the lip trills. You're going to take that breath and then you're going to go right into that nasal cavity. So let me give you what I don't want. For example, some people will actually vocalize and we're not vocalizing it. So what I do not want is this. You hear how I added some vocal into that? I want it to feel like it's just in your head, okay? So we go back to it and you think about sitting there up and through that nasal cavity, going and play with it. Sometimes it's easier to start higher to find that puppy dog, or lower maybe, and then play with it here. I'm going to go up and down and all around with it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put it to work and we're going to add it to the same arpeggio that we did in the last video, meaning it's going to go something like this. And did you notice how I connected each and every one? If you don't have a vibrato yet, that's okay. You don't have to have it for this, but connect each and every one. So what we don't want is this. You want to think about sliding into each every note. And again, use your hand. Trust me, y'all, that's helpful. So we're going to go like this. And on that one, I didn't use my vibrato so you could see the difference. Okay. Oh, and remember, if it feels uncomfortable on the high end, the low end, even the mid end, don't do it for now. Wait till our next group coaching call so I can help guide you through it. Okay, we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. So now we're going to work our way back down, starting back on the mid range here. Good. I hope that was helpful. I hope you were able to get through some of it. And again, don't fret in the beginning if you're struggling on the higher stuff, the lower stuff, even the mid stuff. You just have to start to build that mind muscle connection. And the more you practice and the easier it'll become. Okay. So again, start this process slowly. Remember, we're all beginners here, so you need to start slowly. And remember to hop on our group coaching calls. All right. I will catch you guys in the next video. If you liked this video, go ahead and click the link below to join my free online community called the Peak Performing Vocalist for those who want a little bit more in-depth coaching and help on the vocal side of things and on the health side of things, so that way we can feel the best and perform the best that we can allow our bodies and our minds and our voices to be able to do. So click the link below to join my free online community called the Peak Performing Vocalist, and I look forward to seeing you inside the community.